All right, good morning, friends. Everyone has selected for me to draw this with the class, and this is one of the ones that is in Schoology Lesson 28, and we are going to draw a portrait. At any time, if it starts looking like something else, or even at the very beginning of us drawing this, you could switch and just get the idea on how to get it started for me, and then go off and maybe find another portrait as long as it's angled the same correct way and it's not a cartoon. Obviously, this is in profile, these two, and these show just parts of the face. Make sure, like something like this would be perfect, where you have the whole head, and you can go off of, like, if you look more like this, you could click that one. But I'm going to get started right now and start to show you how to how I got started with some wipes. I'm going to use the circle at the bottom of my wipe container for this circle right here. The measurement, I know in class I use something orange, but I figured out everybody usually has spices, and the lid is the exact measurement to make those three spots the same, like a snowman. All right. And then at the top, it's just half that much. I also need a pencil and an eraser. And I'm using a photo to make my lines. So I'm going to get as farthest as I got with my classes so that you all can catch up if you were behind and want Miss K to help you. First off, put your name at the bottom of your paper. Please, 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 please. All right, and whatever grade you are in. You can just put it small. You don't have to write anything else. Next, you want to stand up and you want to find the middle of your paper. Once you find the middle of your paper, you're just going to put that wipes a little higher up than the middle, okay? So then you're going to move it over, and I realize it might look a little awkward right now, but you'll see as soon as I take this away and draw it very, very light, that you will see it's in the middle. Okay? Once we do that, we're going to draw a line down the middle. So just very lightly put a dot in the center of the circle, and then you're just going to make a number 1. And this just helps us with measuring. I'm going to put my photo slightly above the circle and let it go all the way down a little lower. All right. And then once we've got that, we've got to make those measurements. All right. So I use this, and I could just take this off, and I want to measure from here to here. Okay. So I start at the bottom of the circle, and I just make a little minus. Again, draw it very light. I'm going to, like a snowman, put it right on top. And this is only for measurement purposes. This is where our hair is going to go. All right, and I don't go all the way to the edge. And then also I'm going to put it below the circle and measure a line. And this is my chin. All right, so I'm just going to make a little longer of a line for the chin. Girls, your chins are going to be more curved. Guys, it's going to be more chiseled. All right. Now I use this photo again to make a line, and I'm just going to head up to the side of my face. Actually, I did go to the middle. Come over here, make a dot. Go over here, make a dot. Let me make sure. I feel like I didn't do that right. So let me get out my handy dandy picture here. And where do these lines go? These lines come from, all right, here's the middle of my head. All right, that's what I did. I need to make this V shape. All right, so I need to make, this is the middle of the circle. I make a skinny V, the left side of my V, and then I'm going to make the right side of my V. Not very big, all right? And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and make these curved lines. Let's just start right at the bottom of my circle. All right, and you know what? I forgot to make these diagonal lines. So pretend I didn't do that line. We have to continue this line right here, going all the way down as farther past the circle, and line it up with that little triangle there, or the V. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and make this line. I made this line a little too long. That's why we got the eraser, and that's why we draw it really, really light. And we're just going to angle it up. Angle it up. If you have a look at your chin, again, try to use yourself as much as you can. All right, now friends, now we have to make this frowny curved line, which we already did, and then go ahead and come up here and make like a curved line. It's just like the mask covers the face. And then over here, the ear is following this line, not the middle of the circle, down a little. And we're going to make a candy cane, friends. We can make a candy cane. It starts with a frown. Let's go to the second line, make a little tiny smile coming out, and there is our ear. So look, friends, it's just a candy cane. It's just a candy cane. All right, now we have to go and find the neck, and I did bring that down actually. And see how this looks like a triangle right here, or letter V? We just have to add, we have to go and make this V shape for our neck on both sides. All right, and then later we can add the shoulders. Maybe it'll just, actually it'll go straight out because you guys are my big kids. All right, and I see you as my children, so I hope you don't mind that. All right, and so now we're going to work on the nose. And so we go to the bottom of the circle, make a little smile. All right, and then we want to make from that smile go straight across, and maybe it'll angle up diagonal, and then it'll just end up getting to be like a little oval. And make sure you don't make them too big, because then you'll get those pig nose, and we don't want a pig nose. All right, from the left side, we're going to make a C shape, and this C shape, look in the mirror and just try to make a backward C shape as best as you can. We're going to go up to this other line, and we are going to you could put your pinky, and then on the right side, put a dot on the side of the pinky. I have my pinky in the middle, and that's where the eyebrows are going to start. I just make a little tiny dot there. And then we're going to, the dot should be below this frowny curved line. Okay, then we're going to just angle up, and it looks like a little grumpy face, doesn't it? So we want to make sure that these look like a bird beak at the very end, like a point. Okay, so we're bringing it back down, and we're going to make it go to a point, and just shade that in a little more, and make sure that you have it balanced, all right, as best as you can. All right, and so we've got it a point. We're going to make it a little thicker here and a little thicker. See, it looks like a greater than sign and then a less than sign. And use this line as a guide. All right, so we might end up making it longer if you feel like you've got longer eyebrows. All right, or they might change a lot, but that's as far as I got for day 1. So please take a look at, oh no, we got to do the hair here. My bad. So how you do the hair here, Miss Kay? So I want to start here at the ear, and look, friends, a letter V, easy peasy. The side of the circle, other side of the circle, well, not the other side of the circle, a letter V. All right, and then we've got this line for the hair, and then we're just going to bring it on down. It could look like that. It could look more straight. Look at your forehead if you're a boy, and if it's more square. And then you're just going to bring it on down and try to do the same thing on the same side. So that's as far as we got. Obviously, as you look at my two drawings, the darkest part is this and these. We don't have our eyeballs in. Remember, our eyeballs are 5 eyeballs big, okay? And so we should be able to sort of figure, like we should have an eye in between, and then eyes right here, and then space for eyes right here. All right. Also, let me show you again, and then I will wrap this up. Oh, didn't you guys love that picture? That's the wrong thing. Let me go here. Well, maybe I can't do this. Yes, I can. You can do anything you set your mind to. Like, I was so nervous for that morning meeting, and then it was just went fine. All right, so I am looking for some tips as we draw this today. I want to remind you of them. And so I'm going to read them to you, and then also just know that this PowerPoint is here for you. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this. It says, where will straight lines down from the tear ducts touch the sides of the nose? So remember that. The little C shapes of the nose, the tear ducts are sort of line up with the beginning of those eyebrows. How many eyes wide is the human head? We already said 5. Where are the eyes located from the top of the head to the bottom of the chin? Halfway down. And so we've got it halfway already, from the top of the head, top part of that top circle, to the chin. If you pinch, it should be right where those eyebrows are. What is the human head shaped like? An upside down egg. And where is the base of the nose, that's the top of the nose, between the eyes and the bottom of the chin? And the answer is halfway down. So friends, I look forward to seeing your work, and I will see you later. Alligator, thank you so much. We'll do day 2 later. If you are absent, please do this or follow any video and get started about as far as I've gotten, where you've got the eyebrows, the nose, the circle, the chin, the ears drawn. All right, we'll start with the eyeballs next time. Love you guys. Bye-bye.